Audrey. I'm 16 and I'm part of CISV, which promotes global friendship all over the world. And I think that everyone should vote 105, the right to know Colorado, because we should know what's in our food. So
Do you know what a GMO is?
Yes, genetically modified organism.
Wow, good job.
Very something to be careful of.
So you support the Right to Know campaign?
I would. I'm not familiar with it specifically, but I would if I knew the details and if it helped us become more educated as consumers in buying our foods. One of the big things we don't understand is what happens behind the scenes in most of our industries. So yes, I would support it if I read the details.
Okay, great. Now, are you a registered voter in Colorado?
I am.
Okay, well, we are on the ballot for mandatory labeling of genetically modified organisms. So do we have your vote on yes on 105?
You will have my vote on 105. I have to read it to make sure.
I wish you would. Yes.
Details on a lot of things. So
Awesome.
I read things before I
As you should.
my vote. And if it does what I would like it to do, give consumers more information and require these companies, chicken, meat, a lot of different industries, to package things so that we can be aware. Or else we just eat organic and send them home packing.
Yeah, we're not asking for a ban. We're just asking for a label and the right to choose.
That's it. That's what people should have the right for. Thank you.
Thank you.
I gotta get in my date to Maggiano so I don't leave her alone too long.
Yeah, take
And
care.
then going to Elton, so.
Cool. Enjoy. Cool. So do you know what a GMO is?
No.
Genetically modified organism in our food? Do you know that they're spraying pesticides on our food?
No, I didn't know that.
No. So you're not old enough to vote, but would you want to know what's in your food?
Yeah.
So you would support labeling your food?
Yeah.
Okay, make sure your mom and dad vote 105 in Colorado to label GMOs. Awesome. Have a good day.
Okay, thanks.
GMO is?
Genetically modified organism?
Yeah. Do you guys shop organically?
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Did you guys know that we have an Initiative 105 on the ballot for November?
It did not.
I did not either. You are going to vote yes on 105, right?
Absolutely.
As soon as I read it.
Yes. Please read it. You know, thank you for your support, guys. Do you guys know what a GMO is?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
You know what a GMO is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Genetically modified organism.
Okay, did you know that we have Initiative 105 on the ballot for November? Would you support and vote yes on that for a label?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course we will.
Awesome.
That's one of the most destructive substances used in our food today, and amongst all the other destructive substances that are used in our food, that is some of the worst.
Yeah.
So-
Well, thank you for supporting us and voting yes. Okay. What a GMO is?
Yes, genetically modified organism.
Did you know that we have a ballot on the Initiative 105 for mandatory labeling of GMOs here in Colorado?
I know that.
Are you registered to vote in Colorado?
Yes.
Will you support us and vote yes?
I'll read about it. Probably I will support it, but I'll read
Awesome.
about it.
Thank
okay?
you.
Yeah, see you.
You know what a GMO is?
Yes.
Yeah. What is it?
Genetically modified organism.
So are you here in Colorado?
Yes.
Did you know that we have an initiative on the ballot for November 105? You plan on voting yes?
I do.
Thank you so much. Do you know about Initiative 105?
No, I don't.
Do you know about a GMO?
Yes.
What is a GMO?
GMO is the genetically altered foods.
Okay, would you like to know what's in your food? Would you like a label on your food?
Most definitely.
Okay, so can we count on your vote yes in 105?
I will vote for 105.
Please spread the word. Thank you.
Will do. Thank you.
It's probably something to do
A
with
genetically modified organism in our food?
okay.
Yeah, do you know what I'm talking about now? Have you heard a little bit about it? Yeah? Are you registered to vote in Colorado?
No,
No? Where are you from?
Delaware.
Oh, really? I think you guys got something going on over around that area. Connecticut, Delaware, Maine, all that, right?
There's a lot of pollution there.
Well, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
GMOs are pesticides.
yeah, that's right.
Do you like pesticides on your food?
Oh, I don't know if they're pesticides. I prefer not to eat them right now, though. Yeah.
Right. But if they had a label, that's all we're asking for.
Labels, definitely. I'm into labels. Get some Colorado people in here and have them vote for Right to Know. Yeah.
Thank you. Are you from Colorado? No. Where are you from? Canada?
Yeah, Montreal.
Yeah. Do you know what a GMO is?
No. No.
Oh, this is GMO, des GMO.
Oh, yeah, I do, yeah.
What do you know about it?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna...
Yeah. Do you guys know what a GMO is?
Yes. Genetically modified organism.
Okay. And how old are you?
I'm 24 years old.
You're 24. Do you live in Colorado?
I do, yes.
Are you registered to vote?
I registered just yesterday, so yes, I am.
Awesome. Did you know that we got on the ballot? We're Initiative 105.
To label?
Yeah.
I did not know that, but that's very exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
So we can November 5th, but it's a mail-in ballot, so you can start working on that in the next couple weeks or so.
Soon, sure.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
So we can count on your vote, yes on 105?
Absolutely. Definitely.
Well, how are you?
Are you happy and excited?
Oh, I'm so incredibly excited. This is
I'm sorry, your name?
Come again?
Your name?
My name is Fish Stark, and I'm so excited to have won this incredible grant from Jovial Concepts. This is going to make so much of a difference for the work that we're going to be doing in the next year in bringing this kind of peace education to a lot of different kids in a lot of different schools.
So I see you're really passionate about kids. So do you feel that our food supply is really important as well?
Absolutely. Our food supply is incredibly important. Kids deserve to grow up healthy. Families deserve to have food security. That's incredibly important.
Yeah. So do you realize that New York is trying to pass a mandatory labeling of genetically modified organisms in your state?
I actually hadn't heard about that. That's really great. I'm actually not in New York. I'm in Connecticut. But I am from California, and I know we had a GMO labeling law on the ballot in 2012. I helped campaign for that. I think it's I think it's a really important. I mean, regardless of what you decide or what your feelings are on the impact of GMOs, people do have the right to know what's in their food.
Right. Thank you. Yeah. So we have it on the ballot. We're Initiative 105. So how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
Wow. So you get to vote?
I do. I get to vote. I have already voted, but I'm looking forward to voting again in November and beyond. This is on the ballot in Colorado.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should look at it. Connecticut is the first state that passed it.
I know Connecticut's been a real leader on, well, that and a lot
of us. Yeah, but they have some loopholes in theirs. 5 other states have to pass it before they can put it. So there's a lot of loopholes. Vermont passed it.
Okay.
Now Oregon and Colorado are pushing the West.
So hopefully that'll get it closer, and then we can have that in Connecticut too. All right. What can students be doing to help the GMO campaign?
Well, considering that you have to be 18 years old to vote, we encourage you to spread the word about GMOs and educating them on why they should ask their parents to vote. Say, my mom and dad have the right to know what they're buying and feeding me, So those are the things where it's just education and awareness. A lot of children don't know what they're putting in their bodies, and a lot of people don't know what they're feeding their children. That's why it's pretty important. We just put a label on it, right?
Absolutely. Put a label on it. People have the right to know, make their own decisions based on what they feel about GMOs. And I assume you guys are pushing for more research, too, to study their impact?
Absolutely. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that there's not enough scientific evidence whether they're good or bad. So why don't we just label it until we really know for sure?
Absolutely. And try and find out their impact as soon as possible so we know if we're putting in our body something that's good for us or something that isn't.
Right. Cool.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's
I
awesome.
appreciate it.
Cool.
Okay.
So do you know what a GMO is?
Of course I do. I signed the ballot, or getting ready to sign the petition to get on the ballot this November.
Awesome. Thank you for your support.
For the future. That's why I did it. Yeah.
Why are you concerned about GMOs?
I've been concerned for a while because mostly same thing what it does to my body and my kids. There's no known research on the impact that it can have, and I just know in general, like eating as clean as we can as a family is the best route for us.
Yeah, and starting with a label is good.
Yes, and as long as it's labeled, people can make the choice. People can make their own decisions of what they want to do. I'm not going to push that on them, but just let me know what's in my food.
Thank you for your support. Hi, everyone. It's Christy with Colorado GMO Free Heroes, and I found an amazing soul that actually knows about GMOs, and he writes about peace and love and consciousness. So can you tell everybody who your band is? And
hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Cloudy with Society 5280. Big what up? Want to give a shout out to Right to Know Colorado right here, giving people education on what GMOs are. We really need to know, and we really need to keep it focused. Stay positive, Colorado. Peace.
label GMOs. Peace. Do we have the right to know what's in our food?
Yes!